Hi LinkedIn, hi Facebook. Mike Sperduti here today talking about inside sales and the explosive growth that all companies around the world are experiencing by implementing a high performance inside sales program. Right now, I am in 25 countries helping a who's who of industry as well as small, fast growing companies using inside sales so powerfully to drive new product launches, to drive sales forces that are competing where they have a few salespeople but they have a huge marketplace. We're helping companies that are outmanned against the big guys, compete against the big guys. Inside sales is the equalizer. It is the power right now behind the sales process. And so today I just wanted to talk about why the explosion. Why is this working so well? And it has to do with the customer. It really has to do with the customer and the dynamics of the marketplace. All right. So the number one reason why inside sales is doing so well is because of time. It is a very time efficient process. So when you're communicating, especially in the beginning, about whether there's an interest or a need or a budget, whether they're in the market for a solution or not, the best way to do that obviously is not driving there or flying there, right? It's to actually set up a qualified appointment. And so the phone is a really great way, both for the customer and for the sales rep, to take advantage of time and to make sure that to sit down and meet via face-to-face or through a webinar or a phone call, that there's a true want on both parties. So time is the most critical element why inside sales is exploding right now. And then if you think about time also, how many of you have lots of free time? All right, I'm going like this, like raise your hand like I'm in an audience. But really, do you have free time? Absolutely not. So you can't spend time, and your reps, the marketplace can't spend time with you and your salespeople like they did in the past, right? Lunches are gone, golfing is gone, martinis are gone. It's all about efficiency. And so the phone makes the sales process efficient, right? Because they need time to see more patients. They need time to do their work differently because just like everybody else, they're doing more with less. So time is the number one reason why inside sales is exploding right now in terms of getting results. The number two reason is, I guess it kind of goes with time, is the incredible rising costs and inefficiencies of a field sales force. Now, this by no means is, you should be replacing a field sales force. All right, if you're selling a high-tech product that needs to be demonstrated, you have to go side by side with the surgeon or the lab manager. You're always going to need that field sales representation. There are some businesses, though, that quite frankly you can sell over the phone using technology. That's maybe another video. But the reality is a field sales force is very expensive. When you weigh in the salary, the benefits, the car allowances, the plane fares, the hotels, the meals, all of those things that you pay, an average sales call runs from, a couple $100 per call to several $1,000s per call. And so you just cannot have people showing up unless they're sales ready, really important, high level meetings. The third reason why that inside sales is really exploding right now is because we're changing. People are changing the way we want to consume information, the way that we learn about products, the way that we want to engage with companies. It's all changed dramatically over the last few years. Think about, and I've talked about it all the time, think about what this device has done, right? All of human knowledge is in the palm of my hands right now and in everybody else's hands. And so how we explore our buying journey and how people make buying decisions is very much influenced by this. That's why I'm on video. That's why I'm on Facebook and LinkedIn all the time, because I know this is how you consume your content. So does your audience. So people are changing, and so people prefer a fast and efficient medium. And again, there's a lot of folks who prefer the phone because they can still get that one-on-one interpersonal communication. You can't get that through a text, through email, through social media, but you can get that really high-level, meaningful conversation over the phone, and that's why people are loving the phone at this point in time. The last reason, and it's critical, is we're at a society right now where we want it and we want it now. I mean, think about it. If I want to watch any movie, I can click a button and I see a movie. If I want to do my banking, I can do my banking. If I have a question, I go to Google. So customers want information and they demand instantaneous answers. And so if you have an inside Salesforce who's sitting at a phone, they're able to take inbound phone calls and respond to the customer faster, right, than a field salesperson. So, when you take a look at the growth and why, I mean, the Fortune 100s down to the small one-man armies who embrace this medium, and like any medium, you have to be skilled at it. You have to be completely trained at it and know how it works. But if you master it, you're going to see geometric growth just like everybody else. And so I think, based on the fact that margin decline is another one that, actually I didn't even talk about margin decline. Let me just back up for a second. So you have all these reasons why, but another reason why is your company, are you making more or less money than you did last year? Margin-wise. Margin is shrinking, right? Healthcare reform, Obamacare, and also around the world, margins are shrinking. So you have to do more with less. My last point, which I almost left out, and I'm glad, I know I'm throwing it in here kind of mishmash, but it's an important one. It's that when margins are declining, you need to reduce costs. And so inside sales will give you the ability to be more efficient at a lower cost. So it's double power, right? So think about that. You can be more efficient, serve the market in a much better fashion, the way they want to be served, and make more money. It is an amazing and wonderful thing when you do this process right. So if you guys have any questions about inside sales, I'm going to be doing a series of videos on inside sales coming up. Please write to me via Facebook and LinkedIn. I'll make sure I get to those questions, and have a great day.